Good morning. Welcome to another vlog, another setup vlog. Just getting out here. I slept in. It's a little after 10. Just got the blow-ups plugged in. Kaylee and there she is. The Kaylee and I are going out to move the truck, and she's all excited about that. Just kind of walking the haunt. Today's docket. Getting into some of the displays like this one and getting things put together. We got a little bit of work over in the Pirate to do, and that's where I put the Iron Maiden. You couldn't really see it very well in yesterday's vlog, but getting into the displays and getting some of the stuff put together. I got a couple quickie little things over in the Pirate display we're going to do. We're going to pass by the witch. All we've got in there is Sue Ann's spell chest, and we can't do that until we get the Three Sisters in. So we're going to hop over and work on the graveyard. That's probably going to take most of the day. So we're going to do that. And I don't know if I'll make it to the water room and the clown room. Breakfast of the day. I'm in a cream puff frame of mind. So we're going to do chocolate cream puffs and peanut butter cream puffs. So donut of the day. Bill day, I believe it's 13. It's either 12 or 13, one of the two. Check the title. With that, let's get into the intro and then we'll see where we get on the build today. Progress made. We got the Pirate done earlier this morning. Took about 10 minutes, 15 at the most. Been spending the rest of my day in here in the graveyard getting what I had out put in and in its place. And Mr. Allen, Michael Allen, there's one of your coffins, and we got your other one down here. We'll put lights in them again. They seem to work good in there. This one will get a light as well, and it's right underneath the air cannon, so hopefully that'll work. And then we got that. Got the new motor in it. And different light boxes. Went and got the projector in. We got to get that tested yet. And it will get tested eventually. Our next job is over in the photo hall. I gotta get the Iron Maiden hung, and I've got 3 light boxes over there. I've got to figure out where I want them and get them hung. And then we'll hop into the Bouncing Spider, get the motor into that one, and then go from there. Well, it's 4:54. I think we made some progress today. Just not in the witch's display. But we got in here. Got everything cleaned up, kind of placed. Still needs lighting and the electronics and the wiring and all that, but everything from the shed in here is placed. And we got a Kaylee trying to work her way on to the vlog. Got the light boxes hung with care and secured. Also got projectors in their boxes. We are going to test tonight, wind or no wind. Hell with it. I want to see these things work. Clown room, nothing yet. And water room, nothing yet. Photo hall, on the other hand, lots done. Got all the light boxes we had out hung, Iron Maidens hung. Got the mirror hung, the table maintenance and done. Oh, I got the motor. Kaylee, what are you eating? A piece of plastic. Why do you got a piece of plastic? That dog. She wants me to play chase. But I got the motor and the Monster in the Crypt working. Or installed. got the new motor in the bouncer. And here's the question for those that have made it this far through the vlog. Windshield wiper motors. What size amperage do you need to run them? I tested them when I worked on them downstairs, had them hooked into my power station. They worked just fine. Came out here with a 2 amp wall wart. They go through, turn about a quarter of a turn, and then shut off and wouldn't work again. And pardon me a second, I got dogs to fetch. But anyway, we got the motor replaced in that. It's going to be hooked up to my power station, and I've got 2 of the bricks that will run those too if need be, so no problem there. Then we came out here, we got a projector into that, Velcroed in. And I think I'm going to do some additional work. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to cut a notch out here so it's a little bit bigger hole on whatever side is facing down. Okay. So, you know, it'll get better ventilation. And there's a Kaylee. And Kaylee got to stay inside because loose doggies out here aren't allowed. Sue Ann's been out here. Got some cobwebbing done. I've got another projector in there. Trying not to say it too loud. I don't want to broadcast. I got projectors out here. And then over here on the entrance side, Sue Ann said she did something over in the pirate display. I want to go over and take a look at it. She got the tablecloth on. Okay, she got the tablecloth on, did the cobwebbing. We got the oars hung, and I got the head installed on him. Oh, and we got a dove there trying to hide. That's our smallest cat. Anyway, we've come full circle now. The only other areas I need to do that still have shed stuff and basement stuff that desperately need to be put in is the water room. Problem with the water room and the clown room, they need to be lined, and I gotta get the fencing up, or that one will start playing around on the liners and popping them. And that's a hell of a project. So guess what we're doing? We're starting a hell of a project. We are going to line the ponds early and get the props into place. That's next on the docket. Okay, I'm still putzing around in the water room. We got Fred and his bubble tubes up. I think I am going to move that one a little closer over. That will give me a bigger spot there for the barrels. I'll do that later. I'm not going to mess with it. I got those done about an hour and a half ago. Sue Ann and I went through and we tested all the video projectors. They're all working just fine. You know, I had to move a couple of spots and whatever. But everything's working, you know, so those are fine. All I got to do is just pop the projectors in, plug them in, turn them on, and they're good to go. We got done with that about 45 minutes ago. And I was getting ready to start coming back out here, you know, to work on the sewer room. You know, I was going to start, and I got the liner out here. I was going to start putting lining in and what have you. And I got to thinking, I need to park the truck, and I probably ought to unplug the blow-ups. It's 8:30 right now, and I unplug them about 8 o'clock usually. So I went out to park the truck, and just climbing into the truck, a lady drives by, stops. When are you open? What are your hours? And she was asking questions, and you know, what do we see inside? Is it just going in, you see one big display? Is it a bunch of little displays? Is there a maze? Is there a lot of blood and gut? You know, that sort of thing. We ended up spending almost, or just a little over a half hour talking. I gave her a flyer. And the only reason why we're still not talking is because someone else pulled in behind her. I said, well, I think we're blocking traffic. I better let you go. And, okay, we'll see you on the 27th. And she starts to drive off. I turn around to go get in the truck to park the truck, and the guy in the car pulled in behind her. Excuse me, sir, when do you open? And I sat there and talked with him for about 15 minutes. And he had questions. He goes, anything new this year? I go, you been through it before? Yeah, we come every year. I go, yeah, we've got a couple of new things. Oh, okay. You opening on the 28th? Nope, opening on the 27th this year. Taking advantage of a Friday. Oh, okay. Needless to say, I just now got the truck parked and just got the blow-up something plugged, and it's about 8:45. I got one pond ready for a liner, and I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with it now or call it quits or what. I'm tempted to call it quits, but I so much want to get it done too. We'll see. Okay, end of the day wrap up. I'm calling it quits. I filmed the last segment, turned off the camera, put it down. I'm looking over at the one water tube to the left of Fred. I need to move it over. It's like, I don't have the gumption to do it. So I figure, okay, start the liner. And I'm looking at the roll of liner. I'm looking at the pond. And I know if I start the liner, I have to finish it. I can't halfway install it and leave it sit overnight, because if a breeze gets in there and starts blowing that tarp around, it's going to shred it. And I'm just going to have to redo it. So best just to wait till morning. So I said, fuck it, put my tools away. I'm calling it quits. It's 9 o'clock anyway. If I start doing that liner, it's going to be 10:30 by the time I get done. It takes a while to put one liner in and then get the fencing and everything else up. Today's progress for your end of the day wrap up. Started out in the Pirate. And that didn't take long. Moved over to the graveyard. Got that pretty much situated. Then went over, we got the photo hall, did a little bit in the exit hallway, in the spider hallway. We got the motors in, both the Monster in the Crypt and the Bouncing Spider, so those are maintenance and taken care of. And both of those projects took me about a half hour, 45 minutes total for the both of them. The Bouncing Spider was easier than the Monster in the Crypt, actually, which is a surprise. We got started on the water room, got most of the props out, got a couple of props installed. We also went through and spent some time, tested the projectors in the graveyard, the exit hallway, and out front. All are working seamlessly, and the video projection, which is Creepy Crawlers 2, we are playing in the exit hallway right off the spider room. We've got it set for bugs, tarantulas, snakes. Turned that thing on. Sue-Ann went through it and creeped out. It got to her. Her and Morgan were both creeped out by the video of the snakes and the tarantulas crawling. And it takes a lot to creep them out, because snakes and spiders don't normally bug Sue. And this one did. So it's going to be interesting to see how people react to that going through the haunt. Sue-Ann got out here and got the pumpkin pile partially cobwebbed, got the fencing cobwebbed, and got the tablecloth on over in the Pirate. So she's did good. On the docket for tomorrow, water room. And it's kind of like the corn hallway. It can take all goddamn day to do it. We've got to get the liners in, and because Kaylee's running loose out here, I have to get the fencing in as well. And then what props that we have out here, which is mainly that water wall and a couple of barrels. We've got to get those installed. So we'll be focusing primarily on the water room. Once that water room's done, and we're going to get the liner in the clown pond as well and get that fenced in. Once those two things are done, we are going to get started on the attic, bringing stuff down from the attic, getting it out in the haunt. Whether we'll get to the attic tomorrow or the day after, that's another story. Once we get all the stuff down from the attic, then the haunt really starts blossoming. you know, I'll be able to go through and get a lot of stuff done. Once the attic's done, all that stuff's put out, then I have to drag out all the electronics and lighting and everything else and start getting everything wired up. So, and as usual, we do everything display by display by display. If I start running around from here to there and everywhere else, I'll fuck something up or forget it. I know I'm dropping the F-bomb a lot. You don't like it? Put earplugs in. Then you don't have to listen to me. See the type of mood I'm in? I'm tired. Anyway, stay spooky. Stay toxic.